Welcome back to the Gweilo 60 channel. Everybody's wondering when Gweilo is going to go back to China, and I will be going back to China here in the next month and a half, 2 months. I've got some things that I have to do there. I've got responsibilities. I've got videos that I have to put out. I've got a home there. I got bank accounts. I got visas. I got all of the stuff that you need to show up in a place like mainland China. But one of the other things I'm going back for is I miss my home in Nanning. I really do. I miss my Brazilian barbecues. I miss my Korean hot pot barbecue and hot pot, all you can eat and all you can drink. I miss my morning soups, my Gweilo soups. I miss shopping in the wet markets. I miss the parks. I really do miss the parks, because the parks here in the Philippines are just not that nice. The ocean view is spectacular and beautiful, by the way, but it's just not the same. I miss the ease of getting around with an e-bike. You don't have to stop at the gas station and get gas. You know what I mean? I miss the safeness too, because China's got to be one of the safest places in the entire frickin' world to live in. I miss the subway systems and the high-speed trains. I miss the high-rises. I miss the cleanliness. China's probably got to be the cleanest place in the frickin' world. I miss the hustle and bustle of the city. I miss Ho Chi Lu, and I miss the food streets. There's a lot of things to miss about China. I miss all of that stuff. So when I get back to China, you're going to see a whole flurry of videos about my life in China as it is now and into the future. And you'll see that it makes a big difference where you live in this world. If you were in, say, Seattle, Tacoma, Venice Beach, or Los Angeles, South Central LA, you'd see homeless, you'd see drug addicts, you'd see violence, you'd see despair and all of that other stuff. You'd see shit on the streets and just sad people sort of buckled over on fentanyl and trank. You'd see all of these things in the United States. Not everywhere in the United States, but a lot of places in the United States. And these are in low density places in the United States, where you think Southern California is high density. Not compared to the cities in China. Like a tier 2 city like Nanning that I live in is 9 million people. You can get into Chongqing at 33 million. It could be higher, could be lower, but that's basically where it sits. You get into Guangzhou at, I'm not sure, Shanghai, Beijing. These are all mega cities, and you walk down the street and it's clean. It's safe. There's electric buses. See, the pollution has gone now too, so it's a healthier environment than the United States, where they're still running those big frickin' diesel trucks and shit like that. But the buses are electric, the delivery vans and the big trucks and the cars and the motorcycles, the scooters are all electric vehicles. So when you look at all of the things, the positives in a place like China, plus the economy is getting better. It has a dip. Everybody's been having problems after the COVID-19 thing, and the trade war with the United States. Yeah, that's going to hurt a little bit, but their lives are getting better in China. Your regular person they've got more middle class than the entire population in the United States in China. So, and bringing 800 million people out of poverty over the last 25 years so they're doing something better. They're building infrastructure. They're building a better life for their citizens. The universities, the top universities in the world are in China. The hospitals vessels are getting better. You know, education, engineering, you know, just the innovation into semiconductors, and as I said in another video, they've got a plasma engine now, so there's no hydrogen, there's no there's no electric. It's a plasma, and plasma is the most abundant thing in the universe. It's just plasma is what lightning is made of, or the aurora borealis, the northern lights. If you're ever up in northern Canada or Alaska or you know, Norway, Sweden, places like that, you see the aurora borealis. That's plasma playing its game. You know, so when you look at a place like China, and you get familiar with it, like I have over the last 22 years, it becomes part of your world. I went back to Canada when Wei Fong got sick, and we spent about 18 months in Canada until she passed away. And neither of us fit in there because we were so spoiled by the quality of life in China that nothing in Canada was really good enough anymore. The food wasn't good, the transportation wasn't good, the cost was right off the scale. In China, you go to the wet market, and it's about 1/3 the cost of what it costs here in the Philippines. So your transportation is like 1/10 of what it would be in Canada, and about 1/5 of what it would be here in the Philippines. You know, so the cost of living is so good in China too. So they've kept the cost of living down. And you get a lot of these haters say, oh yeah, but they only make this much a day and this much a month. And a lot of these people have, yeah, but the people that don't make a lot of money are farmers, and they grow their own food, so they don't need as much to live a healthy, nice life type thing. It's like 40 degrees out here. That's why I keep doing. I'm sweating my ass off. But you know, the idea that they say, well, these people don't make as much money. Well, no, they don't, but they don't need as much money. You know, purchasing power parity is so much better in China than it is in the United States or Canada or Great Britain or Australia or any of that stuff. It makes a big difference in what it costs for them to actually live. Why I stopped here is because you got construction going on up here, and it'll get a little bit loud, but you know, so start looking about, I would imagine about the middle of July to the third week in July. I'll be back in China doing some videos, living the life, having a good time. Am I going to stay there 100% of the time? No. I'm going to travel around and do things. The spice of life is variety, and I will be doing a variety of different things, maybe not always in the Philippines or Thailand and whatever. We got Regine going for her passport June 20-ish type thing, eh? So that's where she goes and gets her biometrics down in Tacloban, and so we'll both show up in China. We'll be bouncing around there, and people will probably look at her and say, "Ooh, who's that pretty girl? What's she doing with that old fart?" You know what I mean? But that's basically what my plan is. It could change a couple weeks this way or that way, but not very much. Anyway, that's another video, short video from Gweilo 60. I'm being followed by this young lady over here. Yeah, she's trouble. All girls are trouble. Anyway, that's another video from Gweilo 60. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button. Don't forget to resubscribe, hit the bell, and until the next time, you know the score. Peace out. Bye now. What did you buy? A dress?
Yeah.
Let's. You're gonna go and model it for me? Let's see. Huh? You don't want to show me?
Sure.
Huh? Oh my. Well, that one will hug your body like nothing else. Yes, that man. I need a beer. It's hot outside.